Welcome to this week's 10-Minute Tuesday, where we take on a career development topic in 10 minutes or less. This week, we're going to focus on the graduate school fair. So my name is Heather, and I am the career counselor at the University of Wisconsin-Superior. We're going to talk today about why we might consider attending a graduate school fair, no matter what year we're in school. Go over this how-to guide for students, and then look at some of the features that are actually within the event on Handshake. So some reasons that you might attend a graduate school fair, you might be trying to figure out, is graduate school for me? And so having a conversation with those schools or looking at some programs that interest you is a great way to get your feet wet there. Another reason you might be, sophomore, junior, senior, and you might have very specific questions. And so it's always a good idea to just get out there and talk to people and learn more about what is out there and what's going on and what career opportunities that could lead to, and that might lead to a conversation with a supervisor and advisor, something like that. So those conversations are important. So we're going to focus on this virtual fair how-to guide for students that you see now on the screen. And this was, I believe, emailed out. It's going to be in the student digest. It also will be attached to the event in Handshake, as far as I understand. So I'm going to go through it really quickly here. As far as getting registered and getting set up, it will go through these steps here: how to register, how to update your profile so you're good to go, sign up for sessions, upload a resume, and review the additional materials. So to register, you're going to log into Handshake, use your UW credentials, same thing you use for your email and such. You're going to go to the events section and click on this fair. So the title is here, and then hit the register button, which you see in red here. Step 2, you're going to update your profile and settings. So starting here with settings and privacy, and then put it on the community setting. You can always change these back. And then there's a lot on the screen, so I would just recommend stopping the video at some point here to catch all these, but you want to click on this list, and this coincides with the arrows, and just take care of all of those. And then making sure your profile is up to date for the one-on-one sessions, so that they can see your appropriate class and your the name that you would prefer to be called, first and last name. And then signing up for sessions. So there are group sessions, 30-minute sessions with recruiters, and there could be up to 50 students in there, or a one-on-one 10-minute session with one student and one representative from a grad school. And those are listed here, these two different ovals. You can see one-on-one or general info. And you can see the available sessions here, and I'll show you that once we get into Handshake. You'll probably want to upload a resume, just simply because people are taking a look, recruiters, grad school representatives, and it's good for them to be able to see what you've got going on as far as experience and skills. They may be able to help you understand better what might be a better program fit and so forth. So then make that resume visible. There's the button there. And then reviewing additional materials. So there's a bunch of stuff out there. So reviewing tips about virtual fairs and how to prepare your elevator pitch so that you can start that conversation. And the day of the fair, reviewing the Handshake video requirements, doing the troubleshooting, checking out the article on how to participate in the fair. Those are all helpful things. And then, because this is a system-wide graduate school fair, and keep in mind that there are going to be a lot of students contacting their career centers, and for us, just use career@uwsuper.edu. I'm going to go into Handshake now. So I'm already logged in here as a student, and I have clicked on events and then chosen this graduate school fair. And you can see that my big register button is here. All the details are going to be listed, so I'm clicked on that. I can also click on available schedules and my schedule, or your schedule as it says here. But then I can, it's for the available sessions, I can go in and choose one or the other here. Gonna go back to the career fair details, and I'm just gonna scroll down. Employers attending, so I can see that there are a few listed here. It's just a snapshot. And I can click on this to get to all of the employers, and then it's just a big list. But I'm gonna go back here and I want to show you an interesting feature. If I click on University of Wisconsin-Madison and I let it load, I can see that there is an overview, there are reviews, there are interviews, and there are highlights from the reviews. So it shows established, friendly, here's the contact info, and there are some, jobs that are open. So that's not necessarily connected to the graduate school fair, but you can talk to students, maybe connect with students who have worked and or gone to graduate school here. Trying to click in here to reviews. So these are not necessarily students who've done grad school stuff there, but they have given reviews about what they like, their advice, and so on and so forth. So one of the things here, this is a research training, which is pretty close to what one might find in graduate school. They talked about working with the faculty member, and this advice piece about talking to your faculty person sooner is a really solid one, right? So then there's some other good pieces in here too. For the interviews, they just talk about what the interview process was like, and a question that they were asked. And I really like this first one too. What's one question you were asked in the written application? I was asked about my research interest and related experiences. So some of the schools have this where people have put in reviews and you can connect with those people. Notice here, so this is Calvin Gibson has given this, and you can ask Calvin more about that particular experience. You can ask Johanna more about the experience as a psychology research assistant, so on and so forth. So I'll stop sharing there, and that is the news and the updates on the UW System Graduate School Fair. We're hoping you attend, and I just want to say thank you for attending this week's 10-Minute Tuesday, where we take on a career development topic in 10 minutes or less. We'll see you next week, and take good care out there.